Alright guys, so I did a Tech Carnival Goku video, and since I did his video I talked a lot about cooler. I said just whatever, I do a cooler video too. Not Ultimate Gon. I think people have talked enough of him. I've done some videos about him, so not Ultimate Gon. So cooler. My cooler is going to be the showcase unit. The same as Goku is 55%. His level 10 links, of course, is basically built the opposite of Goku. While Goku has full defense, Cooler has full offense. And I think that's the correct way you want to build Cooler. So not just attack equips, but just, you know, attack in general. So crits, additional, and attack itself. So this is a bad rotation. I have both of the coolers, but we can do it. So Cooler, it's not really the most complicated character ever. It's more RNG than others. So we can see 147k defense. Cooler builds up. Cooler gets 10% attack and defense and 1 key with each attack performed. And he has an additional that has a medium chance to be a super from his entrance animation, which unfortunately I forgot to play. And then he has 2 additionals, each of which has a medium chance to be a super attack. That's just standard in his passive. So Cooler is going to attack 4 times at minimum. This is the normal attack, standard, which gives 50% defense. First 2 additional, medium chance. Second additional, medium chance. Third additional, medium chance. And now we get the hidden potential. So Cooler attacked 5 times. Cooler built up all his ki. So in this moment Cooler has 10 ki from his passive. And each of one of those the additionals could have been a super attack. I was just really unlucky. So here we can see second additional, second greatly raises defense for 1 turn. And Cooler is basically just a roulette. Every single turn, this is going to hurt. Every single turn he can do 2, he can do 3, he can do 4, he can do 1, he can do 4 crits, he can do 1 crit. It's very... his performance is not always the same. It's very different every single time. So you can see why Cooler can be so explosive, because if you have Cooler and he gives you 3 super attacks, or he gives you 4 and he's doing crits, he can be insane. So Cooler is still a good unit, but we see that 200k on a 90% Cooler after he double supered, it just... I don't really like that. I want my units to tank better than that. And while I understand that if a unit is offensive, you can get away when they don't just tank everything. Same thing, if a unit is very defensive, you cannot pretend that unit is tanking everything. Like, fine, but I don't know, I don't really like that. So I want to run my cooler with the TUR cooler. So I will float LR Janemba here, and I will say this: floating LR Janemba is not always the craziest stuff ever, and I will prove it now. We can take this to give the damage reduction to Tech Janemba. We can stack attack here, sure, and we can do this. So Janemba build up. From what I want to do here, I would like Janemba to kill Broly, and I think if Cooler doesn't go crazy, we should do it. So the thing is, either A, Cooler kills Broly and okay, or B, Janemba kills Broly and he builds up a bit. So 5 million, not the craziest until now. Like, he has not done the insane amount of damage that people pretend he does every single time. Additional super, very cool. So we are at 7 attacks performed out of the 10 he needs to build up. And we have no support. 8, okay, we triple supered here. And we floated Janemba and nothing happened. So it's not impossible to float LR Janemba, as people say. So we are on the next turn. And this can be very dangerous, because now we don't have big bad bosses. Now, wow, strongest spaces at 9, okay. We can take this. Now a problem with Cooler. We can see he's starting at 17 key, which normally it's not bad. LRs you want them to start at higher key possible. The problem for Cooler is that on his 12 key, again 50% defense and lowers attack. On his 18 key he doesn't get defense at all. So if you have Cooler doing just normal, he's not getting defense. So you need to rely on the additionals to get defense, and this is not good enough. Again. So if we see the next rotation, my Cooler is going to have way higher defense than this Cooler, because we have big bad bosses and we have the support. Now, Tech Golden Frieza, I'm running him, but understand that I don't have LR Golden Frieza, I don't have LR Metal Cooler, and my Extreme Class box is not really the best. I don't have Piccolo Jr. Of course I'm on Global, so I don't have Turles, I'm on the Raisin. I can run the Ginyu Force, but okay, of course he's super here. I can run the Ginyu Force, but then when I think we leave, okay, we leave. Hopefully Golden Frieza doesn't die to the normals. I don't think he dies to the normals, but I'm very scared. 10, 20. Ooh, okay. We are fine, completely fine. Like, perfect. Okay. That's better. 368, yeah, 368 you're cooking, because he's not fully built up and his damage is going to be way higher, and we are dead basically. So because Golden Frieza is not going to have his passive skill next turn, so yeah, I guess I'll just do another event, because my extreme team is not good enough for this. Again, no Piccolo Jr., no Metal Cooler, no Golden Frieza. My Cooler is only 55%. My rotations were bad. My LR Janemba is 55%. I can't. Like, this is hard for my box for this specific team. So we can see Cooler 9.7. That's better considering the additional. And considering this is the 8th attack, Cooler has a guaranteed additional super at 10 attacks. So 9, 10. This is the passive from the normal, this is the guaranteed additional. So we can see now, you can see the vision. He's stacking attack, guaranteed additional super, and you can see where the insanity comes from. Like, you can stack more, we die from this. You can stack more, you can have more support. Cooler can do all the additional. Like, he's good. The problem is the team around him. It's not up to snuff with other teams. Okay, we are doing a second run against the Metal Cooler core, and again I have double Cooler in the same turn. So yeah, again I forgot to play the intro. This video is a complete disaster. I don't have the orbs, whatever. Yeah, LR Beerus and Whis. I'm running LR Beerus and Whis. Why? Because I'm desperate. My extreme box is just not good enough. So the Metal Cooler core is probably the best fight for Cooler I think so. It's either this or the Sin Chevron, but against the Metal Cooler Core you're not facing an AGL enemy. Like, now is hint. He can be debuffed, which, yeah, Cooler does on the 12 key. So now 2, double debuff. The other Cooler is going to debuff as well. The TUR Cooler is going to debuff as well. So you can see this fight was designed around Cooler. And I think it's fair. I think would have made more sense if this fight was designed for Goku and Vegeta, but it's fine. It's not really the most important. So Cooler now is without links, so don't really consider his performance. Like, this is without links, without build up. This is the first attack without links, without support. Like, okay, it's not really the most important ever. We can see he's critting a lot, even if it's only 55%. And okay, don't super. Okay. And I think Cooler is still a good unit. I still like Cooler, but saying he's just not aged, saying he's still like a top 10 or something, I don't know. I don't think so, because the RNG required for Cooler, in my opinion, is just too much. Like, you're asking for too much, because you're not asking just, okay, he's a damage dealer. You probably build him full crit. You want him to crit. But you want him to additional too. But it's not just, yeah, he additional normals. No, he has to additional super. Because otherwise he's not tanking even normals. And to me, you can have RNG to tank super attacks. It's fine. Like, I don't pretend you tank every super attack perfectly without RNG. I get it. But at least tank the normals. The normals, you can't having RNG to tank them. Like, no. Normals, you have to tank them. I don't care. Wow, Virus and Whis healed a lot of HP. Fine. Very good. You can't come here and ask me like, yeah, every single turn I need you to triple super to tank the normals. Like, no. The normals, no. You have to tank them. I don't need RNG for normal. I can't have RNG for 8 Metal Cooler Army normals in each slot. Like, no. You have to tank them. And Cooler can't. Cooler needs the 12 key, but unfortunately his key is too good. So if there is one change I will do to Cooler, will be 50% defense on the 18 key. The same thing as the 12 key. So you get 50% defense on the 18 key, 50% defense on the 12 key. At least one has to be guaranteed. I don't care. Like, at least one you have to do it. Because I can't stand, like, Cooler starts the rotation at like 300k defense, and if you don't get at least 3 12 key super attack, that's his defense. That 300k, like, no, you need more. It's not enough. I don't care. Like, 300k is not enough, 400k is not enough, 500 not enough. It's simply not enough. Please don't super. Okay, I think I have to do this. Next turn Tech Janemba is going to be here and he can give the support. We can see this turn from Cooler, and I would like to keep demo rotations, but Metal Cooler Core will kill us. I didn't stack enough with the TUR Cooler, or maybe I just say fuck it. Okay, let me do something. Okay, we are back, and what I want to do, since it's the Metal Cooler Core and he can do shit like this, I decided to bring a Senju. Now I use it this of course doesn't change the stats. Like Cooler was at 300k defense and the TOI was at 420. We have the same defense. Like that doesn't change. What changes is that now I have 651k HP, so we can leave a super attack, and now he's not sealed and he can stack even more. So this rotation is very potent against the Metal Cooler core. We can kill him in 3 turns. And okay, stacked once. We can see now LR Cooler 8 million, and this was very impressive when he released it. Like 8 million without even stacking so much. Yeah, very impressive. I look at now and it's not blowing like me. Like it's not like, oh my god, 8 million. Like 8 million into a 5 and he gets super red. That's not really all that. Like 400k, that's a lot. If I didn't use the Senzu, I was dead. Like, understand that he didn't do like, oh my god, at least for me. And now we can, okay, this can work. Now we skip the active skill of this cooler just because it's the friend. We can see an interesting combo here. Okay, check this out. Whatever damage, I don't care about that. We can do this, and now this first attack is going to be break. Like this is not going to happen. Now Beerus and Whis, I'm sorry, they heal 10% on 12 key and 15% on 18 key. Since we are a low HP, they get an additional super, so they're going to heal twice. And for me it would be really good if I can get an 18 key, but unfortunately it seems we can't. So I need to put Janemba slot 2 for big bad bosses. I cannot float him here, so I have to do this. I need the most HP possible. I don't want to use a Senzu again. If he supers again, like whatever man, I don't care. Okay, let's see. Even because I cannot use a Senzu, because if next turn he seals LR Cooler, I need to get the seal off. It's the showcase unit. So now they're going to do an additional and heal again, and they have 50% chance to dodge. So yeah, ideally Metal Cooler Core will super them and then they dodge. Right here. No, okay. Janemba will die, and the friend Cooler is sealed, so he will die too. And if I die again, I will be so mad. Oh god, okay. Please don't super, please. Please. How many additional normal he did? Oh. He seals? No. And now we can put Cooler here, 368. We will play the Supernova, and I think we win on this rotation, because Cooler is going to let me see something. I think Cooler is going to have the Janemba support and all the good stuff. So I think we're going to kill him on this rotation, so we can play the Supernova. I love this animation. I think it's fantastic. It's very good. And okay, let's see. Okay, he didn't do the craziest damage of all time, But the thing is that Cooler is okay. Yes, we can get. Cooler is a stacking unit. Like Cooler, ideally you will get like 6 or 7 of this, and we didn't have it now, so that's the point. So now Cooler, 6 out of 7 links, we have 50% support from TUR Cooler. We're going to get the 30% from Tech Janemba. We have 388k defense. He's going to get around 400k now, and with a guaranteed additional super. So we have a guaranteed additional, and we have the 2 medium chances from the passive and the hidden potential system. So you can do super attack, guaranteed additional, other free super attacks. Like, he can kill him now, and I hope he does. So let's see. 11.9, basically 12 million. Now it's where Cooler starts to be like, oh my god. Like around turn like 6, 7, it's when Cooler is built up, he has the guaranteed additional, the stacking it starts to kick in. It's when like he destroys everything in his path. But you have to build up to this, and yeah, you can see he's good, but I'm not like the Tech Goku team. I did run like the, oh my god, wow. I did run the Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, the physical Bardock, and I was like not taking it seriously, okay, to be honest. I wasn't like, yeah, I need to run my best team and the best units, and you know, I was just saying, yeah, I can run God Goku and Tech Carnival Goku and A General Gohan and whatever. Fine, sure. While here, I'm running literally my best extreme units, even Beerus and Whis just for the healing, just because I literally don't have options. That's the problem of this team. You don't have options. You don't have ways to, I don't know, to just use the characters in the same way as superclass units. And it's not really Cooler's fault. It's just the devs don't really like extreme class units. Piccolo Jr. is amazing, yes, but he's an exception. Like, it's not what they always do. I think Beerus and Whis would live regardless, but they have 50% chance to dodge, so I'm not really scared. And wow, really? Okay, but we can clean with my Cooler. We did use both the active skill. Okay, sure, fine, whatever. We can see the friend Cooler. I don't know why I'm so unlucky. Whatever. I don't know, like, it's fine. We can see Cooler still win with a normal, and yeah, I wouldn't like it if this was the, you know, 24 key after another stack and everything, but it's fine. Anyway, the point was, Cooler's team is a lot weaker than Carnival Goku's team. Not exactly like their leader skill itself, but the unit you can run with them. And Goku is doing something way less RNG, which requires you way less things to worry about. Like, you don't need to worry about 15 different things with Carnival Goku. You can just put him on a team and he's going to cook. Doesn't matter really the enemy or the characters you have on the team, or how many orbs you get, how many additionals you get, how many crits you get. Doesn't really matter. Cooler is more of a standard like RNG unit. Like, one turn is great, the other turn is awful, the other turn is mid. It's just way different every single time. But it's still a very good unit. Like, Cooler, this hasn't aged, and we did see it. It's just, again, 55%. He still did well. One of the best extreme class releases ever. And one of the best extreme class units, even now, I will say is the third best extreme class unit. First Piccolo Jr., second Armando Racing, and then him. Probably. I don't know if Tarles or him, I don't really like. I haven't considered that if Tarles or him, but it's still like top 5 extreme units in the game. Very well designed, like you can say it's RNG. Sure. But he doesn't have high chance of key +1 with each attack received, like LR Super 17. He doesn't have like transforms after the 5th turn under 70% HP, like STR Super 17. Like if I get extreme class and we consider weird design or just not really good units, I can point at you. If I continue down the line, you weren't that amazing on release. I'm talking about EZA. This unit was very good when the EZA dropped. You are solid, nothing more really. You're not an extreme class unit. You're the god of Dokkan. I love it in Janemba so much. And look at this, like this is bare bones, like this sucks. You suck. Your EZA suck. And we can continue down the line. You are decent, I will give you that. Decent EZA for tech first form cell. You're a god, even now. I don't have Great Ape Vegeta, I like him, but if I take this and this is Great Ape Vegeta, I'm laughing, like, yeah. Janemba is decent, okay, Tech Janemba is decent, but nothing like special. I will Baba you, I'm very serious about it. And yeah, you can see this guy dropped it with Cooler, but he has the same name. This guy is old. This guy doesn't work well, and the problem is even Cooler and Boo don't really work well. Boo and Androids don't really work well. Androids and Saiyan's villain, not really. Saiyan's villain and Janemba or Zamasu or Android 13, like extreme class are a mess. And you can see it, it's a mess. You don't really, like this sucks. I have like 8 good units on extreme class, 10 units or something. And if we look at all the characters, it's not like I don't have extreme units. Yeah, sure, I miss LR Super Boo. It's the latest unit released. This unit will not help Cooler 0%. Of course I miss the best extreme class units. And as I said, Golden Frieza, Zamasu doesn't matter for this team. But then we see, this is the releases of Global. Yeah, Metal Cooler, we are 1 year ago here. And like look, Great Ape Vegeta, Nappa, Raditz, these two are not really that good. These are good units still. Not extreme basically. And then we are on our Janemba. Like dude, you gotta wake up. Like what is this? This is the extreme class schedule of Global. We are at Tech Janemba. Like you don't have much here. And that's a good reason to say like I prefer Carnival Goku or Ultimate Gon over Cooler, because who are you running with Cooler? So again, it's a good unit, but I think is not a top 10 LR in the game at the moment. There are too many units, they have too many teams, too many spots, and this is not enough. Like this, Terrifying Conquerors and Movie Bosses are basically the same team because they are both under the actual leader skill of Cooler. So you're running this, is the same team. Target Goku, Space Traveling Warriors, Terrifying Conquerors, Movie Bosses, Planetary Destruction, Final Trump Card, Wicked Bloodline. You don't have a completely top tier team on this. Space Traveling Warriors is good with Tarles as the lead, but Tarles wants to be on rotation, you have to float Cooler, and then Cooler doesn't build up. If you do the opposite, then Tarles doesn't build up. It's a problem. He needs more teams, more characters to work well with him. It's a bit complicated, but Cooler is still holding up. Even if it's not top 10, that doesn't automatically mean the units suck. Cooler is still good. Other 5 units can release. Cooler is still good. And that's not because the units are not good, it's because the content is always the same. Metal Cooler Core dropped when Cooler released, and it's still one of the toughest boss in the game now. So the content hasn't really changed. It's just more units are out, better units are out, but the content has not changed. Cooler is still as good as the day it released. It's just that better units have come out, that's it. So let me know what you guys think about Cooler, and again, I like him, I just think he's a tiny bit overrated, but it's not the end of the world. So again, let me know what you guys think, and I see you guys the next time.